Jake kept his cool and said, "It's a waste of time for us to sit here and debate the merits of Mr. Hubbard's handwritten will. Let's save that for the courtroom." And with that, Jake delivered the first summons. The courtroom was, after all, where he'd made his reputation, whatever it happened to be.
Take exit
Mr.
17
McGuire
on right to
and
Briggs
Mr.
Cheney
Martin
Road.
prepared contracts. And as far as Jake could tell, Stillman's specialty was defending commercial arson cases, though he
In
fancied
1/2
himself
mile,
an aggressive
turn right
courtroom
on
lawyer.
Briggs Cheney Road.
The courtroom, Jake's courtroom, the one across the street in his courthouse, was where the great Haley trial had raged barely 3 years earlier. And though the other three would not admit it, they too had watched that trial keenly from a distance. Like every lawyer in the state, they had been green with envy at Jake's exposure.
Take exit
"Is it fair to ask
16A
about your
on
relationship
right,
with Seth
then
Hubbard?"
keep left.
Stillman asked politely. "Never met the man. He died Sunday, and his will arrived in my mailbox on Monday." They were fascinated by this, and took a moment to absorb it. Jake decided to press on. "I'll admit, I've never had a case like this. Never probated a handwritten will. I assume you have plenty of copies of the old one, the one your firm prepared last year. Don't suppose I could have a copy, could I?" They shifted and glanced at each other. Stillman said, "Well, Jake,
Continue
if
on
that will had
ICC.
been admitted to probate, then it would be public, and we'd give you a copy. However, we withdrew it once we learned another will was already in play. So I guess our will is still a confidential document." "Fair enough." The three continued to exchange nervous looks, and it was apparent none of them knew exactly what to do next. Jake said nothing, but enjoyed watching their discomfort. Stillman, the litigator, said, "So, Jake, we ask you to withdraw the handwritten will and allow us to proceed with the authentic one." The answer is no. "No surprise. How do you suggest we proceed?" "It's very simple, sir. Let's file a joint request with the court to have a hearing to address the situation. Judge Atlee will look at both wills, and believe me, he'll devise a game. I practice in his court every month, and there's no doubt we'll be in trouble." "I was thinking the same thing," Louis McGuire said. "I've known Reuben for many years, and I think we should start with him." "I'll be happy to arrange things," Jake said. "So you haven't spoken to him yet?" Stillman asked. "Of course not. He knows nothing about this. The funeral was yesterday, remember?" They managed to exchange cordial goodbyes and separate peacefully, though all four knew they were in trouble. Lucian was sitting on his front porch, drinking what appeared to be lemonade, which he occasionally did when his body and